Welcome to episode 19. Understanding the season that you are in will really give you an idea of which parts of your personal brand that you need to strengthen. So if we are, as I'm recording this, we're in July 2026. Now, if I go backwards 10 years, July 2016, I had one baby and he was 8 months old, and he was at that stage where suddenly he could move. You know, when babies, like, they sit there with their little legs in front of them and they're like banging bricks together or doing stuff. And then they have that moment where they're on all fours and then they're moving and then they're rolling and then they're beginning to climb up and reach for things, and suddenly as a parent you're like, okay, here we go. Now at this point I was incredibly sleep deprived. I still hadn't had a night where I hadn't been up 4 or 5 times a night. My kid was just not that sleeper. He's still not now. He's like, why do we have to sleep? I want to be doing stuff and I want to be going places, and I totally get it. And in that time I really could only work in a nap time. That nap time, I think he was having 2 naps at that time. Who knows? You just block it out, don't you? But he had an hour in the morning and maybe 2 hours in the afternoon. And so that was essentially 3 hours for me to work. So the way that I focused on things was going to networking events or business events that I could take with him. So I went to loads of those mum and baby situations. And the other way was to build online resources and then market them in that time. I also had my phone. So at any point where we would be, you know, I'd be pushing him in the buggy, trying to get him to sleep in the park, I would be writing down ideas. Or I'd even be dictating it into my phone and capturing those ideas. So by the time he finally went to sleep, I'd be there. So that was the way that I was super strengthening my personal brand. I wasn't being preoccupied with all these other things because I knew that I couldn't deliver them at that time. And so I now fast forward to July 2026. Now my kids are going to go on school holidays any minute. So once again, this is probably not a representation of how my life is now because they're around and they're at home. But generally in term time, I have so much more capacity. I can build things. I can say yes to things. I can travel as long as my childcare is in place and the logistics work and the money is right. I can do much more things. And so my focus when it comes to super strengthening things is different. I would love you to think about what your personal brand needs from you right now, where you're going to put your focus. And instead of just being a busy fool, which I know is so easy to do, really be thoughtful about where you put your efforts. As always, I would love to hear from you. If you haven't subscribed to the Secret Series, please do so. All the details are below. And if you're ready to join Create Your Income Pie, add magic at checkout to save 20%. Lots of love.